A newly released report is calling youth suicide in Colorado a public health crisis.
And tonight, as the state releases alarming new numbers, a Colorado couple sits down with Denver 7's Jackie Crea about their son and the battles he faced. And she joins us now here in the studio. Jackie?
It's impacting our kids, and you may not even know it. The state spent the last year studying suicide rates in Colorado and found between the ages of 10 and 18, more than 815 females were hospitalized because of a suicide attempt. For males, nearly 250. Nick Bales, an Arapahoe High School student, took his own life in September, and tonight we sat down with the boy's parents.
I think, unfortunately, we're all part of this club.
On the outside, it seemed picture perfect. Handsome, athletic, popular, 17-year-old Nick Bales seemed to have it all.
The assumption I made was that because of the life that he was showing us, that he was getting better.
Nick had struggled with anxiety and depression since the 6th grade. His parents, Will and Maria, went to therapy with him, tried different schools and medication, and in his senior year, it seemed like he had turned a corner. He got straight A's for the first time and had even started his own clothing line called BTR. But in September of last year, he took his own life.
My worst nightmare came through. Nick and I talked about it. He promised he wouldn't do it. And it was just so, it was just a nightmare. A nightmare that will never leave us.
Just a few days later, Nick's friend and classmate at Arapahoe High School would also commit suicide.
It was just a wake-up call to create awareness that this needs to stop. I mean, these kids are seriously struggling.
She's right. In Colorado, from 2015 to 2017, there were 222 suicides by people between the ages of 10 and 18 years old. In the state's recent study, reasons for teen suicides included anxiety about failing, social media and cyberbullying, and a lack of connecting to a caring adult.
It seemed completely surreal, and I still have those same feelings today, where I'll sit on the couch, I'll wait for him to come home.
In the few months since Nick's death, Maria has taken her message public, speaking at Nick's high school, trying to help push the community to take a step back and talk to their kids, their students who deal with the pressures of school.
I wished I had somebody who would have spoke to us and talked to us and tell us that when somebody is suffering from anxiety, depression, mental illness, that the little signs, those little subtle things, are a big deal.
If you need help or know someone that does, you can always call the National Suicide Hotline, or the Colorado Safe to Tell hotline is also a place to voice concerns anonymously. This past school year, there were more than 2,000 suicide intervention tips. Reporting in the studio tonight, Jackie Crea, Denver 7.